Trap metal is a genre most known for artists such as xxxtentacion, Scarlord, Little Darky, and Zillakami, with their aggressive vocals, distorted beats, and unique sounds. But what inspired these artists to make this type of music, and who was the founder of it all? Well, that's a very difficult question, since trap metal technically has been a genre that's been in the works since the late 80s and early 90s. And the genre really hasn't had a single genre influence, if that makes sense. While it may seem basic that they might have just took metal and rap, actually it takes a bunch of different genres, such as horrorcore, nu metal, punk, and much more. However, let's start with where I think the music might have first been influenced, and that is nu metal. Okay, so what is nu metal? It is metal infused with rap. After hearing that, you might think, well, isn't that the same thing as trap metal? Well, no, trap metal is the other way around. It is rap infused with metal. So instead of it being more focused around the metal, it's more focused around the hip hop and rap. Okay, so with that out of the way, the first band to pioneer this music was Korn, with songs such as Children of the Corn, featuring Ice Cube, and Freak on a Leash becoming one of the most known nu metal songs. However, I feel that Korn isn't the best example, with the quote-unquote rap parts feeling very funky and not really what trap metal is. I feel that Slipknot is the closest thing to trap metal from the nu metal era, with songs such as Only One and the infamous Spit It Out, which would actually be sampled by X and Ski Mask in their song Off the Wall 18 years later. Now, let's get on to the real moment that trap metal was born. Now, there are a few names thrown around of who actually made it, such as Space Ghost Perp and Bones, and many others. However, I feel that it's pretty widely agreed that the sound was somewhat defined in 2013 with songs such as Bring Me to Life by Bones. At this time, I feel Bones had the most similar sound to what is considered trap metal today, whereas other artists only had a few parts of what is considered trap metal today. Then in 2014, a big song called You Guessed It would drop by OG Mako. The song, along with OG Mako's self-titled EP, would have a few key elements such as distorted beats and heavy 808s and screaming. While this wasn't technically trap metal, it was a very big release, and a lot of people heard this and were inspired to make trap metal. The next big break in the genre would be around 2015 with Ghostman releasing his first studio album, Ooga Booga. This album would pioneer a whole different sound of trap metal. In 2016, a few new artists would pop up, such as Comedia Plus, with his song Adult Swim featuring some more guttural vocals than what we'd heard before. Craig Zen would also release his EP Waist Deep with songs such as Waist Deep featuring almost metalcore-esque vocals at points and some more experimental beats for the time. Then in 2017 a lot would happen. First of all, Scarlord released his hit song Heart Attack, showing the genre to a lot of new people and also popularized screaming in the genre. Another release that would also do this would be Look at Me by X, the official release. While X isn't really seen as a trap metal artist, this song definitely at least has a few bits of trap metal, if you don't want to call it trap metal, such as the distorted beat and sound altogether, along with X's screams. This song definitely showed a lot of people that a more aggressive type of rap existed. Other artists would experiment with this genre as well, such as Denzel Curry with his track Ultimate. Then in 2018, one of the biggest trap metal artists today would release one of their breakout tracks, and that would be 33rd Black Glass by Zillakami. This song would have a music video that would basically show what a trap metal music video was supposed to be, and that would be showing real gritty stuff, such as people actually taking hardcore drugs and children holding guns. Then in 2019, the altogether sound and influence of trap metal would really show, with tracks such as Good Morning Tokyo and Josiah releasing Crisis, getting 26 million views. City Morgue releasing their first album. This is a time I feel that modern trap metal had really been able to find where it should be, with a lot of innovation from artists such as Josiah using more upbeat beats. However, since 2019, I don't think a lot of innovation or new talent or very big things have changed in the trap metal scene. It's just kind of been stagnant since then. And that was the brief history of trap metal.